Oh, okay, wait. Did I just do? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, where's my chat app? Okay, cool. Oh boy, what is going on, people? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Obviously, as I said before, if the people that were live during the tell, I did say that we'll be doing another live stream for it on Wednesday, and we're here. Okay, so hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is looking good. So we got Precious in the building. How are you? How you doing, Miss Jackson? How's you? How are you? Yeah. So let's wait for a few people to come in, okay, and then we get cracking. All right. But I'm pretty sure everyone's had a few days now, or a day, shall I say, 24 hours to process the tell all. So everybody's gonna have their thoughts. Wendy's here in the building. I know Wendy's gonna have a lot of things to say, and Wendy's gonna be passionate as hell. So that's gonna be cool as hell. All right. Let's have a look here. I have just seen a post here. The twins have made it to Istanbul for some new procedures. So Darcey and Stacey are in Turkey for some more procedures. Yo, that's messed up, man. That is messed up. They don't need any more. Victoria's Secret, how you doing? If Maddie and Aussie, I'm not an Aussie. I've never been asked if I'm an Aussie in my life. God damn. Karen E, how you doing? And Toasty, how are you? Who's surprised at this point? I know. Hold on a minute, because let me just get something up and I'll be back on the screen in a jolly second, okay? Because I find this quite interesting, because I was literally, sometimes when I do my thumbnails, I look for like things, and I caught a screenshot that I just want to share with you folks in a second. Just want to get it up here. Boom, bam. Hold on a minute. Just give me one jolly second. I'm probably more than one jolly second. But okay, cool. I am back now. So I just want to show this picture here before we get to this one, because this is the current state of this is the current state of Darcey and Stacey. And you're telling me I'm seeing a post of them in Istanbul right now, and they're gonna get more procedures. Look, this is how they look right now. They don't need nothing else. Like, this is Dar. Oh, you can't see my mouse because this is my. So Darcey's on my. I think she's on my right. Okay, so Stacey's above my head. Obviously, for my screen, she's on my left, but I think so from your screen, she's on my right. But Stacey's the one above my head. Darcey's the one on my right. Yeah, it's on my right. That's great. Cool. Look at her jawline. Look at Darcey's jawline. That jaw is crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know, that's where she's left Stacey behind, as well as her lips being. I mean, listen, Darcey's far worse. You know what I mean? But why they're here, and you know what makes it worse? You know what? Let me pull up the post that I'm actually looking at as well, because what makes it worse is that whenever they post anything on their stories and stuff, they always post something that involves a filter. But let me pull up what I'm actually looking at right now that I just saw on my phone. Let me just get it up on IG real quick. I saw it on IG on my phone. So this is the what I just got up. Okay, cool. Let me just get rid of the screen. There you go. So this is literally the post that I just saw of Stacey. Stacey posted it. And it's crazy because like she has to, the fact that they have to use filters whenever they do their post tells you where their self-esteem is at anyway. But yet they still continue. It's weird to me. It's like they keep having surgeries because they're trying to look like the filters that they use. You know what I mean? But yo, no matter how many procedures you have, you're never gonna look like these filters. Like, just look, like, this is not right. This is messed up. Like, it's just, oh my days. It's depressing to look at, to be honest with you. That's just the grand scheme of it. It's absolutely depressing to look at. But anyway, let me get into the show now. I'm pretty sure we've got some more people that's being able to come into the live stream. So, yeah, some more people have come in now. Victoria says, "Oh my God, Darcey has a new face again." I'm telling you, she completely has a new face. Absolutely has a new face. You know, like, it's not nice. What are we talking about today? Monica, we're here to talk about the tell, okay, which we're gonna get into in a second. It's just that as I was coming live, I saw a post about Darcey and Stacey. So I decided to quickly just talk about it real quick, because it's ridiculous that they are having more surgeries, more procedures. They're gonna end up botched. They're gonna end up on botched one day. I'm surprised they haven't been on the show botched yet, to be honest with you. I'm very surprised they have not been on the show botched, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely utterly ridiculous. Like come on. But honestly, it's just this caption itself in particular here is the one that is just savvy. They look horrible, says Miss Jackson. Listen. And also welcome to the stream, Monica. Welcome to the stream, Corey. Welcome to the stream, Chandel. Welcome to the stream, ESL. Let's have a look here. Here in Newfoundland, Canada, we are on a 30-minute time zone as well right now. It's 11. Oh, it's 11:06. Referring to convention. Oh, damn! It's 11:06 right now. Damn! It's like two. It's 238 right now. Damn. Okay. You have the half an hour thing. That's interesting. Thank you for letting me know about that one. It's in Canada too. And thank you for watching the live stream the other day and actually getting to that point as well. So that means you watched it for quite a while. So thank you for that. I appreciate that, Karen. You're not the typical Karen, are you now? They looks more like lions than humans. Hey, listen, lions are one of my favorite animals. Don't be doing the lions, okay? Take it back, Victoria, okay? We can't be insulting lions out here. You know what I mean? We're not doing none of this. Allow it. Okay, allow it. She needs to act and dress her age. They looked prettier before the surgery. I definitely agree with that one for sure. Yes, the surgeons are just fine taking those checks. Facts. They look so much better before all the surgery. Yes, they did. I see the latest one. They have been insecure about their looks since they were kids. I know, man. That's such a young age, isn't it? To be insecure as kids is not good at all. Jody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. First time seeing you, I believe. They need to stop with the surgery. Facts. But I kind of like Stacey and Darcey. I don't know why. I feel like deep down they are nice people. Granted, their surgeries have gone extreme. Listen, I'm not saying Darcey and Stacey are bad people. I'm just saying that their surgeries are just horrendous. That's just that. And she complains about all these health issues, then gets more dangerous, silly surgeries. There you go. You complain about one thing, but then you do a whole other thing and stuff in particular. But let's get into the tell. More people have commented on live stream now, which is fantastic. So we can get cracking liking. Please do make sure you start by hitting the like button. I do a poor job of telling you guys to do that. In fact, I don't do it at all. So please do get that. Get liking, please. Let's have a look here. If they ever got stuck in a windstorm, they'd be in danger to anyone passing by. Yo, Robert, that's savvy. That is savvy. I hear you. You mean dressed like a grandma? People can whatever they like. Women are always told that, and it's part of what makes them insecure. Oh, okay, I hear you. I mean, listen. End of the day, I don't know who wrote that statement again about them dressing better or whatever, but I mean, listen. To be honest with you, the matter of fact is, I'm not really concerned about their dress code personally. That doesn't really bother me, to be honest with you. It's what they do with their faces, just and their bodies. Well, to be fair, that doesn't bother me either. I just find it very grotesque and unnecessary, and very very bad for their kids because they both got daughters. I think I know Darcey's got daughters, of course, and it's a shame because her daughter's probably going to go down the same route. I mean, listen, if you don't know, Darcey's oldest daughter did actually become an OnlyFans person. And she was on there selling her nudes and stuff, which is not good at all. I think she did. I don't know if she was 18, 19, or 20 or 21 when she started it. I don't know. But I know she did it. It then got reported on IG. I believe it was by Shibu who reported it. And I think it may have taken it down after. I'm not too sure. But I think the OF account that she made, she then took it down once it became made public to the 90-day world. And I think that's when obviously Darcey maybe took control. Maybe I don't know, but then again at the same time, the OnlyFans can still be active. I don't know. I just think I saw somewhere that it's been taken down. I've never checked myself because why would I? I don't have an OnlyFans account. I got better things to do in my life. You know what I mean? Like real women that I can actually touch. And corn is free, to be fair, if you want to use it. But yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy stuff. Let's have a look here, see what you guys say in this comment section. I feel like I just waffled a bunch of my words there, to be honest with you. Stacey and her health, she definitely should stay away from any more surgery due to the anesthesia. That is very, very true. Stacey has 2 sons. Okay, Stacey has 2 sons. Okay, cool. The daughters are doing surgery as well. Oh, okay. I didn't know if they were doing surgery themselves, but there you go, which is sad. Report for what? Wait, did I say reported? Did I say reported? Wait, I think what I was meant to say was that. Oh no. Once it was reported on social media, like once it was like, so I think Shibu was one that uploaded his IG account, and I think after that, that's when everybody knew about it, I think, or who saw it, whatever. And I think after that, that's when maybe Darcey maybe told her daughter to take it down. So I think that the information was then reported to her daughter, to report to the mother. I don't know. But yeah, but it wasn't reported like report. That's definitely what I meant, by the way. But again, though, I don't know if he's been taken out. It may still be there. I don't know. But yeah, so it just shows you what type of influence Darcey is being on her own kids. You see what I'm saying? You know, being influenced to her daughters now having things done to themselves, and also now also creating an OnlyFans account too. But I believe Darcey and Stacey both have one. Again, I don't know. I've never checked it out. But either way, the daughter decided to follow the same suit, which is weird because Darcey and Stacey lived this life or portray this life of having money. So, and from my understanding, most people who do OnlyFans, it is for money. But if you already come from a wealthy family or family that has money, I don't know why you'd feel the need to want to go and down that route. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what the benefit was for her daughter to do it, to be honest with you. So that's really always been unclear to me, to not really understand. Like, you know, I'm not saying people should be doing it because you have no money anyway, but I understand that's the motivation for some women. You know what I mean? For some women, obviously, I guess they'll have different motivations. But it was just weird because I don't understand what would have been Darcey's daughter's motivation to do it. Do you see what I'm saying? But hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. I wonder if they have regrets about it. That's the good question, isn't it? Sending love from Canada. Thank you. Shout out Beth. Shout out Beth. How you doing? Maybe they having surgery to fix their mess. You never know. You never know. It's okay, Wendy. But anyway, let's get cracking. Like, let's start off with Jasmine over here.
Start. All the men are sitting together and they are like just attacking me. Hey, you the slut.
What? Calling my baby like a bastard mother. Like,
isn't it crazy how Jasmine literally reports to Matt, right? But then like she doesn't say anything whatsoever that's taking accountability of what she did. Why didn't she tell Matt that she actually decided to get physical Rob and put their baby in danger? You know what I mean? She didn't say a single word about that. Not a single sprinkle.
unacceptable. Dino agreed to the open marriage, and you think he doesn't see any way out of this? Like a giant piece.
I'm so mad.
Of course you're mad. Of course you're mad. Why wouldn't you be mad? Huh? You're always mad. It's ridiculous. Wendy says easy money. No, listen, Wendy, I know it's easy money, but what I'm saying is I don't understand why would they want easy money when mommy has already got money. Do you know what I mean? And let's not forget Darcey's, their grandpa's got money. You know what I mean? We all know that Darcey and Stacey have money from their dad anyway. So again, I don't understand why Darcey's daughter would want to do that. You know what I mean, Wendy? So yeah. But anyway, damn, not Jasmine again. Monica, you know how it is. You know how it is up in here. Come on now. Afternoon, Sweet Tooth. Miss Sweet Tooth. Boo hoo, such a victim. Exactly that. She's very manipulative. Facts. Precious. Very, very manipulative as always. My punishment for being late is starting with Jasmine. Well, you're actually not late because you're actually early because we've only just started watching the clips. Before that, we was talking about Darcey and Stacey being botched very much and how they're having more surgery. So you actually haven't missed anything, to be fair. You've come right on time. Welcome to TJ Land. Welcome to the stream. Cheers. Just made it live. I'm happy you made it live. Welcome to TJ Land. I think it's the first time seeing you here as well. But hey ho.
I knew that a lot of people were gonna attack me and accuse me. I'm not playing the victim. I'm not gonna be anybody's bitch. I'm not.
How does she say that I'm not playing victim when you're playing victim at the same time? Yeah.
Anybody's victim. Like them all.
To her, like the
F them all. F them all. Well, nonetheless, that was obviously a small clip that I got from that part anyway, because there wasn't much up and down with Jasmine and Gino and whatnot this episode, was there? But now we're going to move on to Stacey and Florin. I believe this is Stacey and Florin we're talking about now. I forgot what order I put this in. I think it's them anyway. Yeah, it is. Yes, it's so yeah. So her like the therapy you helped her, you know. But let's see what you folks are saying before I continue. She always finds it unacceptable if people disagree with her. Fact, Toasty, absolutely. It's not for the moment, it's for the attention. It's clearly an addiction, a family trait. Oh, right, Karen, I see what you're saying. Oh, you was meant to say it's not for the money, it's for the attention. It's clearly an addiction, a fact. Oh, I see you saying. So you're saying Darcey's daughter probably had an OnlyFans purely for attention because, you know, that's what the family's all about. It's just a fair point. It's a fair point. You never know. That might be it. But hey, it is what it is. But let's get crack-a-lacking here. I'm sure nobody has anything else to say about Jasmine because everybody's fed up, so just carry on.
therapy helped her, you know. So for me, the therapy helped.
You think the therapy did not help you at all?
I did it for her. So I know, but
You know when he said, you know what though? When he said therapy didn't help, it's not. I mean, when he said it did it for her, I get it, but you can't do something for her and then walk away and say that you didn't get no benefit out of it. Like, listen, for example, right? Let's say, for example, Florin does. Let's say, for example, right? Florin doesn't like musicals. In fact, that's just me. I hate musicals, right? So let's just say, you know, I went to. Let's just say that I don't believe in therapists. But the same, and also at the same time, I don't like musicals, right? If I went to a musical to support my person, right, and I said, "Oh yeah, I just went there for you," but I still didn't like it, that's fine because it's not a big deal. But if I go to therapy for you now, and then I walk away and I'm like, "Yeah, well, I don't believe in it, so I don't really care about what he had to say, so it's whatever." That's not the same thing because that means that the whole time that I was in that therapy session, I was completely, you know, not really caring about the context of how it may actually help the relationship or how it may actually help my partner. Do you see what I'm saying? So in this situation, he can't, well, he can, because he did say it, but it's very savage to say that I don't feel like, oh, nothing worked for me. I just did it for her. And yeah, that's very narrow-minded, very narrow-minded. To be with someone like that is crazy work. Let's have a look here. Why the F did Sean ask the man to explain menopause? It's like this whole season has been to humiliate the men. That's a fair point, to be fair with you, Andy. You know, it's a fair point, but I think she only asked because when Stacey mentioned menopause, obviously it was because Florin didn't understand it. But I get what you're saying because she could have said, does anyone want to explain it? She didn't have to ask the men. She could have said, does anyone want to explain what it is, to be fair. But at the same time, though, it's also weird why Stacey would have never explained it to him beforehand anyway. Like, if she knows that she's going through menopause, right? Then why not explain this to him? Do you see what I'm saying? Because isn't it normal for your partner to tell you that, hey, I've been to the doctors and I just found out this is what I'm going through. Usually you tell him like on the day that you find out. Do you see what I'm saying? So I find it even more weird that she didn't even tell him about it and what it meant, to be honest with you. So that's strange stuff alone. Those doctors help no one. Now listen, I do agree, they help no one. I like Flo and Stacey and Darcey are so dramatic. Fair enough, Jody. You like what you like. I feel bad for Florin. The host literally put him on the spot. Most men don't know about menopause. I find it weird, to be honest. I mean, if you've been gay your whole life as a man, you've never really need to be around women like that. Fair enough. But if you're a straight man, you know what I mean, like you know your women and whatnot, and you'd imagine like by the age of what? If you're reaching your late 40s and stuff, like as a man, I'm pretty sure you know about it. Because, and also on top of that, let's not forget, if you're with a woman who wants kids or has had kids, whatever, one of the first things women tell you about, oh, I really want to have a kid before the age of 30 because after that it gets a bit harder, and obviously I definitely don't want to have a kid like in my late 40s because I might hit menopause. You know what I mean? So it's a common thing for women to actually really talk about, to be honest with you, or at least in my lineup, at least in my life anyway. You know what I mean? So. It is weird. I think it'd be weird if a man doesn't know about it. I think a man should know what menopause is, to be honest with you. A man, if a man is at least 30 plus, a man should know about it. Not even that, 20 plus. No, F that. We're having women nowadays having kids at age of 21, 22. Some are having kids at 16, 17. You know what I mean? So to be honest with you, and also like, I feel like you should know, but teenagers, yeah, I'm going lower now. Teenagers, you should know what menopause is, regardless of what gender you are, to be honest with you. Let's have a look here. Sean is useless as a host. I do agree with that one. Florin cracks me up because of the language barrier. Everything he says out bluntly. That is true. Florin seems like the type you can explain something gender related and he still wouldn't get it. Do you know what, Tom Hanks? It's not even the fact that he wouldn't get it. It's the fact that he just still wouldn't care. Unless it's something that he wants to hear, he doesn't care to hear it. Do you see what I'm saying? Selective listening, selective memory. But also, welcome to the stream there, Tom. Most women don't know either. It's never talked about and not much info for medical advice. I mean, Wendy, what are you in the States or are you in Canada? Or are you in the UK? Because that is news to me. For you to tell me that most women don't know what menopause is, that's actually quite surprising because I've never known a woman in the UK to not know about it. Every woman that I've ever spoken to, encountered, has known about it. So I'm curious, is that just where you're from? Like, do you live in the cave? What's going on? What's up with the women around your ways? And Wendy, most importantly, why are you not educating them? Yeah. You should be like, you don't know what menopause is? I will tell you right now. Let me let you know. So the USA, okay, so you're telling me menopause isn't educated in the USA. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, well, Wendy, we've got a task for you now. You need to go around the whole of USA, state to state, school to school, college to college, university to university, educate every single one. Be the one to show them the light. Let's have a look here. Right, exactly. I feel like he really loves her, but he gets the short end of the stick. I don't think he's being rude. I think it's a language issue. You know what I mean? I know what you mean, but the only thing that I'm going to say about that, TJ, is that I personally don't think he loves her personally. I've never seen that energy. But that's not, but you've obviously seen something different to me. But yeah, I've never really got the vibe, but fair enough. If I went to these therapists, I wouldn't believe it either. To be fair, I do agree with that, Tom. Victoria's Secret says Flora and Stacey are horrible together. Huge age gap always lead to an imbalance of power in a relationship. It does, to be fair. It can do. Not all the time, but it can do. So yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying there. But I do agree with the fact that they're horrible together, to be honest with you. I agree with that one. I don't see how they work, to be honest with you. Maddie, you are spot on. I was shocked how many men don't know about menopause or premenopause. Well, there you go. To be fair, it's Florence' exposure to therapy was those pretend therapists. I'm not surprised if that is his reaction. Now, that is true. It did feel like the men were a little attacked this season. Yeah, I see it. Especially, no, I see it. And do you know what the crazy thing about it though? The crazy thing about the men, about everybody, but you folks saying that you feel like the men were attacked this season. Who was the ringleader? Well, who was the ringleader when it comes to going against the men? Who was the ringleader? That's the funny bit. You all know what the ringleader was. Who was the instigator? You know what I mean? Who was going around and stirring the pot with all the wives about their men? Who is it? You know who it is? Come on, let me know in the comments here. Let's have a look here. I feel like it would just, I think I'm over the 90-day franchise. They allow many women to abuse men. Angela, Jasmine, Renee, Nicole, Kim. Those are just who I can recall this time. That's a whole other live stream. That, you know what though? You're not lying. You're not lying at all. That is very, very true. And he did say he grew up with women around him. He's simply ignorant. Exactly that pressure. So he should know what it is. He grew up around women. He says it in this episode, didn't he? They know the basic idea, but not about the hormone changes. Yeah, of course. And well, I think as long as you know the basics, that's more than that's something. Do you know what I mean? It's better than not knowing anything. After this episode, I asked a couple of my guy friends if they knew. One guy said he only knew about menopause because of that 70s show. He called it acting bipolar. They really don't know. Damn, man. How old is this guy? TJ, how old were your male friends? That's crazy work right there. I'm assuming this is America too. Damn, what's going on with the education system in America right now? That is crazy. Health education in the States is trash, especially for women. I don't know about menopause. But I a lot don't know about premenopause. That's crazy though. Wow, man, the education system in America must suck hard. Oh, okay, I just said that. when I said it out loud, I was like, that sounds a bit. Hey, Flora not believing in therapists is so on brand for the red pill type guy that he is. I feel you on that one, light. And welcome to the stream. We only recently in the UK had a push on learning more about the menopause. We don't actually teach about it. Well, no, I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about knowing about the ins and outs of it, but just knowing the basics of it. Do you know what I mean? The basics of it. That I believe personally that everybody should know the basics of the menopause, which is that menopause is a time when a woman will start. It's when a woman will start to. Will stop having her periods and also is unable to have kids. But also when you're going through the process of transitioning, a woman's hormones will be all over the freaking joint. Those are the bases, right? I feel like everybody should know that personally. But the most important one, I think personally, well, the one that I always knew about first was that menopause is when a woman can no longer have kids. That's the first thing that I learned about menopause. You see what I'm saying, okay? So I would have thought everybody at least knows that. You know what I mean? Summer for the win. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are good. Men do know about menopause, but they don't know about all the effects that menopause brings. We know We know we need to be empathetic to people going through this. The exact nuisance. Very few of us know. Okay, that's fair enough. That is very, very, very fair enough. Imagine, remember, they don't get free healthcare there, and probably don't have easy access to resources available to help them. That is very, very true as well. Very, very true, to be fair. In school, I learned about menstruum, not menopause. Okay. I didn't learn about it in school, to be honest with you. Like, everything that I know about menopause, I learned from women, to be honest with you. Like, most things that I know about women, I learned from women. I did not learn from school, to be honest with you. But that's not because it wasn't necessarily taught. It's just that when I was in school, I just didn't care to learn anything, to be honest with you. I used to switch off. I remember doing it in sex education and learning certain things, but everything went from here to here because, like, I was asleep doing in school. Like, you know, I was always switched off. I learned this stuff from, you know, women, to be honest with you. That's why I'm surprised when you say women don't know about it. Men are being attacked, but if they were also men are being attacked, but they were also all kind of terrible. Oh yeah, I agree with that. They have a parent/child relationship. Oh yes, Stacey and Florin. It doesn't feel like that sometimes. They act more like mother and son than husband and wife. You know, I get that vibe. Now, nobody answers my question, to be fair, when I said who is the person who is a ringleader of all question. That's it. Or Karen said it. Karen said, yeah, Jasmine was the shit stirrer, 100,000%. She was the one. Right, okay. You see, you guys are coming in with the comments, man. I'm loving this. I'm loving the comments here. Let's have a look here. So, I'm gonna play a little bit more of the video, but before I do that, okay, I'm just gonna say hello to the people who've come into the live stream, okay? Rory, welcome to the live stream. Dopey, how you doing? Jenny, welcome to this live stream. I'm not saying the next part of your name. Mystical Energy Vibes, how you doing? Welcome to this stream. Mimi, how are you? Okay, cool. Let's have a look. I apologize for this statement, but I love dating women with menstruum because they are always trusty. Is it? Women with menopause are always trusty? Why are they trusty? What the hell? That's new. Well, let me know. What's going on? What's going on here? Florin doesn't believe in therapy because of the fact that he was raised as a macho man. He doesn't believe in talking about feelings. Men like Florin doesn't know much about these issues. But Rory, the only thing that contradicts that is that he said that he was raised by women. Most men that are raised by women don't have macho mentality per se. I mean, look at Jamal, for example. Jamal was raised by women, so everybody thinks he's gay. I mean, he may be gay. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you can always tell when a man has been raised by women and when a man's been raised by men. Let's just say that. But then at the same time, you can also tell when somebody, but sometimes somebody's outlook on life is due to just culture, where they're from, you know. That's also another part too, culture as well. Ali, welcome to the stream. Karen Parker, welcome to the stream as well. Right, let me get cracking like in here.
Believe in therapists. I know
That our relationship.
No, I'm not blaming
because
you.
sounds like
I'm saying what he says.
if I put in the work and the effort, then we're good.
No bad idea.
The way this guy says no bad idea. And do you know what though? I feel like no one could actually use the language barrier as an excuse in this situation because Stacey has been with this man for years, so she knows that. But she knows what he does understand and what he doesn't understand. So therefore, she would have the best way of. She would know the best way of communication. That's the one. Yeah, she would know how to communicate the best of him. So therefore, if Stacey's speaking, he knows exactly what she's saying. Oh, okay, I'm with you. Okay, you meant thirsty, not trusty. Okay, so you're saying women, you love dating women who have been through menopause because they are always thirsty. You, my friend, I worry about you. Hey, listen, all women with menopause, watch out for this. But I don't even know if you're a man or woman, to be fair. You know what I mean? Mystical Energy Vibes. Are you? I'm saying, let me know, like, what's your gender, my guy? I mean, my person. Do you see what I'm saying? Cookies and cream, how you doing? It's been a minute. Hey, talking about the subject. You know, what is it? Mystical Energy Vibes, just so you know, okay? So considering you like women who've been through menopause, you know what I'm saying? You say they're thirsty and all that kind of things. I don't know if Cookies and Cream has been through menopause, but Cookies and Cream likes it. Cookies and Cream. Let's just say that Cookies and Cream has got a cookie that is always creamed. Might be ready to, you know, yes. That one didn't even make, no, it makes sense to me. It did make sense to me, yes. Sorry guys. I have a thing. Whenever Cookies and Cream comes in, I always have to troll Cookies and Cream, man. That's that type of relationship, you know what I've said. You're young. Oh, you're young. Okay. I'm not even gonna ask how old. Actually, Don't lie to us. You're not, man. This is dear. Anyway, let's just continue here. I know I love it. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Google Screen just said, yeah, I know I love it. You just expose yourself. You're crazy out here. Just me. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are good. Welcome to the stream. Let's have a look here. So Tom Hanks said, Mystical, yeah, you should have kept that in the drafts, bud. Sounds like you're out here praying to old women. Is this Usman? Yo, Mystical, are you Usman? Are you praying to older women? What's going on here? That's a very good point. Very good point. Right, let's get cracking like in here.
Husband doesn't even like me.
Wow.
The only time you really like me is when you want something or you need something. We haven't slept together. You're not intimate.
You know, I saw a comment on one of my videos. Somebody said, "Are we not going to call out Florin and Stacey for being hypocritical? Because obviously they haven't had intimacy for 4 months." I mean, I don't know how you would call them out because the situation's not the same. Gina was choosing to not sleep with Jasmine. That's just, you know what I mean? That was by choice. This isn't by choice necessarily. This is just due to these two having a rocky path because of X, Y, Z. The context is completely different. I do find it funny sometimes how people try and like say, "Oh, are you gonna call out this person for this and that?" when like the situations aren't always necessarily actually the same. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's have a look here. Stacey wanted a younger man to feel young, but at the same time, this Florin is but at the same time, is Florin really into Stacey? He's not. You can't tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise. I am. Don't make me add you on Insta. Do your worst. You're trying to play bluffs with me. Listen, I play that bluff game. Do your worst. You're not gonna message me on Insta. Do your worst. You're not gonna message me. If you was gonna message, you'd have done it by now. You think I was born last night? I was born this morning. Do your worst, cookies and cream. But if you do, doesn't mean I'm gonna reply though. Remember that. I might be like, damn, what? No, run away. Florin is into Florin. Tom, I love that. Florin is into Florin. I love that. I definitely agree with that one. Definitely agree with that one. Definitely agree with that one. I was saying. Let's have a look here. I think culture plays the biggest part. Oh yeah, it does. 100%. I believe I've started my premenstrual. The hot flashes are almost unbearable. No one talks about it. And I don't know why not. It should be a conversation. It should be spoken about. You know what I mean? I mean, for the people who actually don't know what it is, to give you a better idea. Well, this is based on what Google says, okay? Because I feel like it's a better explanation than me. But it says here that premenstrual pause is a premenopause is the transitional period before menopause, marked by hormonal changes that can lead to irregular periods, hot flashes, and other symptoms, and can last for several years. Whew, I didn't know about it lasts for several years. That is crazy. That is crazy. But that's just the basic of it, though. Okay, there is a more detailed explanation, but this live stream isn't about just that. So I just wanted to give you guys who didn't know about it just a little basis of what it means. Okay, but there are more details around it. Easy go on Google, you know what I mean? Get what you need to know. Are we sure that Florin is getting it in someone else? Are we sure Florin is not getting it in someone else? So here's the thing though. In my opinion there, Rory, I wouldn't be surprised if Florin was getting it elsewhere because Stacey's always talking about how this man is always out and he's always enjoying other people. So for me personally, I wouldn't be surprised. I would expect it, to be honest with you.
4 months.
Oh, wow.
You know, and he doesn't initiate sex. Not really
going.
I'm just going to be honest and real. I'm going through menopause.
So here's the thing. I said in my video, like, I don't understand why she brought it up, to be honest with you, on the tail. And I don't, because this should have been a private conversation, you know? I don't know why. I don't understand how they didn't have this conversation before coming on here. It doesn't make any sense to me. Because bear in mind, if they'd had the conversation before coming on the show, right, then they wouldn't have had to talk about it. They could have come on there and said, listen, obviously right now we're going through some challenges, you know, because I'm going through some changes and we're just doing what we can to battle through them. But of course, they're not going to do that because, you see, they need to bring in a storyline of some kind that is going to create a conversation of some kind, right? So of course they're going to bring it on TV and of course they're going to talk about it because it's how they stay relevant. You see what I'm saying? Which is kind of sad because really and truly, you're now in a position where you're portraying yourself as somebody who can't communicate with their man, but also at the same time, being with a man doesn't even want to bear it, doesn't even want to sympathize with what you're going through. Either way, though, this is a conversation they should have had, and boom, bam. But nope.
Seeing your reactions, is there anything that you regret?
Oh no, for what?
Getting angry at
No.
Jasmine?
For me, listen to me. I defend myself. It's not about the angry.
I defend myself. It's not about the anger. I mean, listen, yes, I understand him saying that it's... Yes, I understand it's about him defending himself, but you got to pick your battles wisely, and you got to pick how you actually respond to your battles. Like, Florian, you're always responding in ways that are just too strong in your little battles that you talk about. Your defensives. If he's unable to identify how he should be responding to people, that's crazy work. Let's have a look here. Worst tell-all ever. The cast is too close now. Also, Sean should be required to watch the full episode. She suffers too. North End and Andrea, I completely agree with that, and welcome to the stream. This is the first time seeing you, Andrea, so if this is the first time I've actually seen you, which I believe it is, shout out to you for making this your first ever live stream. Hope to see you again. Alice says Stacey is into Stacey. That I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, because have you not seen how much... Listen, okay. You know what, Alice Hill? This is the best way I can answer it. Someone who's into them wouldn't do this to themselves. Stacey's the one above my head, just so you know. Look at the amount of work that she's done to herself. Then look at her sister Darcey. Look at the amount of work that she's done to herself. Darcey's done so much work that her jawline isn't even a line anymore. Like, she's got two shades. She's got one color here of her jawline, and then a whole thing going on here. It looks almost as if she's got like some sort of beard going on, to be honest with you. It's weird. But either way though, somebody who's done this much work to themselves, no, Stacey is not into Stacey. I'm telling you, Stacey, that's the problem. The problem is Stacey's not into Stacey. Stacey needs to... If Stacey was into Stacey, she'd live a better life. 1000%. And she probably wouldn't tolerate Florian. Should have left this man a very long time ago. She tolerates him because of her low self-esteem, among God knows what else. Do you see what I'm saying? So, but hey, if you strongly believe that Stacey's into Stacey, regardless of all the madness that she's done to herself, well then, good on you. Me and you are just in two different conversations. That's all I can say for that. I see it completely different. I wonder how many women are now demanding an open marriage relationship since the show aired about it. Good question. Auntie explained it best. Fair enough. Menopause means you don't have to worry about pregnancy or periods, just hot flashes. Fair enough. I guess that's another short way of explaining it. Stacey is all about Stacey and the key examples of her doing all the surgeries. Again, subject. Unless you mean she's about Stacey in a different way, but I don't see it. You have to explain it in a different way, because I don't see it that way. And maybe this is the only way she can get Florian to be understanding, by blasting it out to the world and letting him witness their reactions. Yeah, but Florian doesn't care about other people's reactions, you know what I mean? If that's her plan, it's a terrible plan. It's probably a plan that's built to make him even more upset and even more mad with her, to be honest, if you see what I'm saying, okay? Yeah. But let me carry on a little bit more.
Oh, gosh. It seems like, though, that you're triggered very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other people really have control over how you react, right?
Yeah, other people...
I trigger you.
You know the way he was like, yeah, basically I react based on how people treat me. That's nasty work. Yeah, that means you have no control over your emotions.
Like every day, because that reaction like you gave Jasmine is what I get at home.
Trigger.
I get called the bitch and the hoe and all that.
Wow.
I know having issues, but just leave me alone.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Again, if Stacey was into Stacey, she wouldn't deal with this guy. That's just my thoughts there. This season, so many couples are not having intimacy. Oh, I agree, Beth. Completely agree, Beth. The results of their surgeries are disturbing, and they used to be attractive. Well, there you go, sweet tooth. Stacey will be getting her jaw and chin done next. They're always in competition with each other. Yeah, because they want to stay looking like twins, right? As much as they can. My first love, I've watched you forever because you're the most down-to-earth human. To recap the franchise. Hi from Boston. I sound a little bit like Sparkles and Free Karen Red. Well, thank you for the compliment first and foremost, okay? And shout out to you out there in Boston. Where's my invite to Boston? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's my invite? I'm waiting for someone to buy me a ticket to come stay some. What's going on, folks? I'm joking. Let's have a look here. I want to see her on a roller coaster. Dopey, you're crazy. Dopey, you're moving mad. Yo, imagine seeing them on a roller coaster. You know that would be insane, right? No, sorry, that would be insane. Do you know what would be crazy though? Like, if you saw them on a roller coaster, like, I hate to bring it up again because I feel like I'm just being cruel now and nitpicking at their faces, but that's not my intention. It's just the fact is, people don't really look at this. Like, I fear people are going to go into their journey, but yeah, like, imagine like they're on a roller coaster and their jaws just fall. Oh my God. Imagine it just all falls off. That would be nasty. No, why did you have to say that comment? Now blah, blah, blah. You know what though? To be honest with you, like, it's one thing trying to process what they may look like on a roller coaster, but you know what though? I was gonna say I regret to say this, but I don't because because it's in my head, it needs to be in your head too. But I don't know how any man can get aroused. Like, first and foremost, I don't ever put myself in a bedroom with these two anyway. But if I was in a position to put myself in a bedroom with these two, which never happened. But if it, no, it would never happen. But all I'm saying is, like, the moaning face will be crazy. All you see is a jaw. Like, it's a blow up though. Damn, man. Listen. Boy, I don't know how that. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Boom, 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 boom. But anyway, let's have a look here. Good morning. How you doing, Miss Heidi Black? Hope you are well. Hope you are good. Free Karen Reed. Who is Karen Reed? I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lord. Your call with the crazy precious. I'm telling you, the chat be crazy, and they make me crazy. They do all come with the most craziest things, man. People ain't be doing the madness. And I need to see who this Karen Reed is. That's what I'm saying. Karen. Oh, wait, no, wait a minute. I don't know if that's a person. Karen Reed. Okay, she's someone. Reed is accused of killing her boyfriend. Boston police officer John Olkoff. Okay, that's something to me to look into. Another point. God diddly damn. Okay. That is crazy. That's not my favorite pick. Leave me alone. They go to Canada, get real cold, and stuff falls off. Looks like Darcey and Stacey are wearing drag queen breast plants. Yo, oh no, breastplates. Is that what they call them? Damn. That's a fair point, to be fair. Is they don't look like they be doing anything. Do you know what I mean? But let's play some more anyway.
Yeah, you have anger issues.
I have English with Ari.
When you act like that, because what if he
How
does
many-
something stupid one
Yeah.
day? I'm responsible for him.
I live-
Like, he's gonna, you know.
I mean, it's kind of sad though that she says that, the way she says that I'm responsible for you, and he's not even listening to that. She's telling you that, hey, your actions are, I'm responsible. People look at me based on how you behave. Okay, it's like literally, I forgot who said it. Someone said in the chat that their relationship is more like mother and son rather than husband and wife, and that's a prime example there, because she's like, listen, I'm responsible for how you make me look. I'm responsible for how you make us look. The way you are is not nice. It is not kind. Like, just stop it. Like it's a naughty child. That's crazy work. Hey, listen to your mom, okay, Florent? That's it right there. Oh my God, I live right downtown. Visit anytime. Counter support Karen Reed. She is being prosecuted. She's innocent. Okay. The lady accused of killing her boyfriend, a cop. Oh, God diddly damn. God diddly damn. Why is there always some sort of murder going on in America, man? Damn, man. I don't know how you folks, survive out there. Florent is not hearing it. He's hearing nothing. Absolutely hearing nothing. He only hears what he wants to hear, and nothing else but that. Okay. Exactly. We forgot that these people are legally responsible for their spouses. I think that's the only reason. That's the only reason Gino stays with Jasmine. Wait, what? I think that's the only. You meant to say put reason, right? But you said recent. That's the only recent. I think more than reason. Jasmine stays with Jasmine. I don't know, because he can't be with her now, can he? She's gone. She's elsewhere. Ari needs to get a job. You know what though? But let's not forget though. Like, I'm gonna say this though. But people do forget that Ari is always out there in Ethiopia and other places, really doing a lot of charity and stuff, and really giving back to a lot of underprivileged kids and whatnot. So, I can't be one that's gonna necessarily. I mean, listen, we got to put some respect to where she does some good. Yeah. And to be fair, for me personally, I will always believe that Benny is worse than Ari personally, but that's from my exposure. Let's have a look here. TLC has a picture gallery of Stacey and Darcey. Search for TLC, Darcey and Stacey throwback. Yeah, do you know what? I saw it, but I can't do it right now because I have to pop into my VPN to do it because annoyingly the TLC website you can only view if you're in the States. So I have to turn on my VPN to stay that I'm in the States to then look at it. But I have actually seen it before, to be fair. But so I know that you're talking about. I wish I could pop into it now and show you guys, but because I'm already live, I think it would probably cut me off being live. You know what I mean? So I would have to have done it before, but I know what you're talking about though. Flowing got selective hearing. Facts. It's in the contract to support them for 10 years. Yep. Someone said on the live stream before that apparently Donald Trump might be changing it to you don't support your spouse for 10 years, but you support them for life. Apparently that's what somebody said in the previous live stream. So yeah, do what you will with that information. I remember when it was said, I was like, if that's the case, then hey, I need to find an American who I can marry real quick so they can support me for the rest of my life. Live that life. Ari is Benny's manager. Yes, I'm very aware. Ari claims to have gotten Benny the Super Bowl. For me personally, Wendy, I don't see how Benny would have got it without Ari though. That's the thing though. I mean, like, does Ari have has Benny ever shown proof of him having an agency that he works for? You know what I mean? Because I've never seen him working for an agency. So unless I've seen that, I don't. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's probably true because she is his manager. How else is he gonna get it? I mean, Benny isn't gonna get there on his own. That's for sure. The guy has no brain cells. He doesn't use none of his brain cells, and that's because of his sisters. They raised him that way. You know what I mean? Like, when Stacey said she is responsible, I thought she meant she has the money. That's not what I got. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, but that's not what I got. Juno only stays with Jasmine because he doesn't want to lose half of everything in divorce. That is smart, but also stupid because he could have not married her, but he's an idiot. So there you go. He's put himself in it. But wait, didn't they get a prenup though? Didn't Jasmine and Juno get a prenup, or did they not get one in the end? Interesting. Please do a video on throwback pics. I mean, I may do that for you. I do no promises, but I may do that. Yeah. Imagine approving entry into a country. Stacey, both of them walk up and present their passports with the phone. Sorry. Why are you gonna be like this? No, stop it. I didn't even finish reading that because that's just a dark. Robert, I'm putting you on blast real quick. Robert's like, imagine approving entry into a country. Stacey, both of them, Stacey and Darcey, both of them, walk up and present their passport photos. Their passport with the photo. Will they be allowed entry? I mean, listen, like, if they're... It depends on how old the photo is, right? Like, if their photo is new, then I guess they're good. If it's old, Jesus. Be looking and thinking, is this a catfish? Is this a cat? Anyway, he tried that during the first term. Kalani's lawyer told her, okay. Most Americans are struggling, so how would that work? That's why Donald Trump would do it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's that mean. If the genders were reversed and we saw a husband trying to force his wife into hugging him, carrying him, and staring at him, etc., we'd be outraged. No, absolutely. There's no lies there. No lies there at all. They got no prenup. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. They've said before Ari helps Benny with his language barrier. Their contracts to read and sign, which he needs her for. There you go. They didn't end up getting a prenup because Jasmine. Jasmine's protest. You're right. Shekinah said she got pulled aside at security because she didn't look like her passport anymore. No, you're lying. Shekinah. Yo, that's crazy. I reckon Darcey and Stacey probably get new ones done every time they go for surgery. You know what I mean? But that's crazy, man. Shekinah, you're mad. Yes, please do hit the like button, folks. Please do like it. But let's carry on right now. Can I just say we've been here for an hour, right? Pretty much, and we've not even got past the second couple yet. But we're doing so bad today.
In Miami, I go out. I don't have one fight with other of us. I leave people alone. People leave me alone. I have bottle. I'm good to go. Everybody leave.
Yeah, but why though? Why? Why do you?
My problem, I'm gonna
That's funny because all you do is hang out with like girls.
Wow. What the hell?
All you do is hang out with like girls.
Wow. What the hell?
Ain't gonna fight girls that are flirting with you.
That I flirt with you. She sounded so much like Darcey today. Of course, I know, but yeah, I'm just. There's moments when the Darcey sound is like no, Stacey sounds like Darcey. It's quite interesting, it's quite funny. Anyway, I know what people are gonna say. Well, the twins, but yeah, you know, they don't sound. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I don't understand why Stacey stays with him. To be honest, with knowing this information or feeling this way, you know, like why do you stay there? Anyway, now I want to get on to the next couple. So let's get cracking like in it.
Was, do you think that Stacey should trust Florian?
Where
Where did it go?
Okay, we have the next one. To be fair, do you know what though? I actually don't care to actually want to talk about Brandon and freaking what's her name again? Julia, personally. Maddie, you want to Nikki, welcome to the stream. Nikki Faces Reality. Maddie, you're cracking me up so early in the day. Hey, listen, it's not me cracking you up. It's the chat, man. I'm telling you, it's this chat. This chat be moving mad all the time. Okay, I'm just the host here, you know, but it's them. It's these guys. They just be writing some mad shiz. No distractions, conversations. Come on, Miss Jackson. That's how it is right there. That's exactly how it is there. You know what I said? Let's talk about Rob and Sophie. I am Team Rob. So sick of Sophie saying she has receipts. She's a self-observed child. I agree with you, Karen K. Hey, you're the third Karen of this live stream. What's going on, Karen, man? You know what I mean? Listen, shout out to all the Karens in the building today, because all the Karens in the building today are proving that the Karen name should be respected, you know what I'm saying? Until someone else comes in later on and it ruins it for the rest of you guys. Then you're like, we tried our best, Karens. I got a feeling that the three Karens are here. They all united together before the live stream. They were like, hey guys, we need to go into the live stream and prove everyone that we are not miserable, moaning, nagging, you know, just people. We got to prove that we can be great and be informative and say things that are cool. You know what I mean? And it only takes for one to come in. You know what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna come in who's not called Karen, is gonna do all that stuff, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, get out of here, Karen." I talk so much nonsense. Anyway, with that being said, though, Mystical Energy Vibes, thank you so much for the thank you so much for the super chats. $20, man. Damn, you are too kind to me. Damn, $20. You is generous. What's going on? What did I do? Let me know what I did for this. You know what I'm saying? Because, boy, whatever I've done, I need to keep doing this. I can keep getting more of these 20s. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a millionaire by the end of the year. Well, I won't be, but, you know, I'll be better off. But you know, yeah. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Great show. Thank you for what you do. Stay safe out there, everyone. Thank you. Listen, thank you for coming through. Just so I'm saying, okay? At the end of the day. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's slap a like on this one. This one in particular. The chat is wilding. Always, Rory. The chat is always wilding. When is it not wilding? Do you know what I mean? It does it all the time. Oh gosh, Brandon's parents forgot sunscreen. I mean, yeah, the mom does the oil. Oh, the dad is red, isn't he? He is red. To be fair, as a black person, these are the things I don't even notice myself, to be honest with you, so I would have never noticed it. She's a pick-me. Who's a pick-me? Let me know who you're talking about. Oh, Sophie, yeah. Sophie's a pick-me, yes, 100%. They had sunglasses, though. Yes, they did. Sophie's a clout chaser. She probably found Rob online and convinced him to marry her to get on the show. You never know. You never know. When people actually like her, it baffles me. Karen E is like, don't jinx us. I'm sorry, Karen E, okay? I won't jinx. I'll probably have jinxed you. You know what I'm saying? Can somebody please come in the chat and just be problematic? Please, I can call you a Karen. So I can jinx myself. It wasn't my intentions, I promise. You know what, though? Kaylin, no. Kaylin isn't a Karen. No, she's not. She's just a copycat. Let's have a look here. Let's see what's going on here. I am a straight woman, but Sophie's breast augmentation looks great, though. Fair enough. There's a rumor. There's no. That was a rumor, no proof. What was the rumor? Please let me know. I said a lot of things since then. They can't be swingers. Oh, you mean? Oh, these two. Oh, you mean? Was it? Wait, it was a rumor that Brandon's parents were swingers. Damn. I mean, they're starting to be completely different. I'll tell you that much. Was there a pineapple on the door? I don't get it. The new 90 Day is good. Joanne's my favorite. She was a non-profit director in Uganda. Now she's living with a fat dude and his mum on Long Island. Can't believe what a clown show America is. Honestly, if I was her, I would have got the first flight back to Uganda. I'm not gonna lie to you, 1000%. You don't know what a swinger is? Alright, cool. So, Precious, this is a swinger, okay? Right, boom. So, a swinger, okay, right, is somebody that likes to swing on a swing. Yeah. Just kidding. Well, swingers are people that like to, enjoy their sexual activities with more than just one person. They like to, swing around the swing, jumping from swing to swing. You know what I mean? They like to indulge with other people's. Sorry, man. Listen, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? I won't lie to you. When I was first told, I was like, wasn't swinger? Is that someone that's swinging on the swing? Like, I got laughed at. I was like, oh. It's just weird how names have certain names. Larissa, first time catching a live. Thank you. I appreciate you catching your first live, Larissa. I hope you're good. You're from California. What's going on? What's good? Gary, how are you? Hope you are good. Good morning to you and good afternoon to me. Let's have a look here. Stacey isn't gonna do better than Florin. She's 50-year-old, bottle blonde, filled with Botox and silicone, who is DTF at best. Eric W, what is DTF? Let us know, but Precious might not know what DTF is. What is it? Don't make me say. I'll make her some gibberish just for my own nuisance. Tell us, Matthew. Someone who swings. Elizabeth Stedman. I think it's the first time seeing you here. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Cookies and cream. I know you know what it is. I know you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You and your cookie that's always creamed. You know about you and your activities. Hey, listen, Precious, do you know what DTF is? We want to make sure that we leave no person behind, okay? Everybody's going on everything here, all right? We're a team, all right? Someone said it's down to suck. But that doesn't make sense. It can't be down to S because it's, oh, I see what you did there. Oh, Miss Jackson, you don't know what DTF is neither. God diddly down. We're putting on some game today. I'm vanilla. Hush. Don't lie to us. You ain't vanilla. Don't lie to us. Before I knew about the pineapples associated with swinging, I got a pineapple tattooed amongst many others. So it's upside down. Oh, hey, Andrea, you a naughty one. But hey, boy, yeah, down to what? Read between the lines. Listen, Karen's, where are you at, Karen's? I told you, right? My cat's name is Karen. Just came in and started being mean to me. I told you we can get someone coming in who's gonna jinx the Karens. Look at this. Read between the lines, Maddie. Oh, come on. You see, I told you we're gonna get someone coming in the morning. See, Karen, you just ruined it for the rest of the Karens. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. You're like, what's he talking about? I just got here. I know what it means, okay? I'm just playing. I know what it means. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's just continue.
Are we kissing?
Or French kiss.
Jasmine,
You see how Jasmine is an instigator? Like, I think it was Natalie that actually said, hey, have some respect. Brandon doesn't need to know the details. If he wants to know the details, he'll ask for the details. But you know the way Jasmine's like, I want to know. Why does it matter to you? How does it affect your life? She's an instigator. She wanted to cause problem. This woman she's problematic. Jasmine will never be liked. She's problematic. See, Karen, I told you, darn it. I told you, man. Someone had to come and do it. And it happened to be Karen, too. I know you're kidding with me, Karen. Nah, you know what it is? My cat's name is Karen. There's been 3 Karens in a live stream today, okay? And they've all been lovely. And I said that wait until someone comes in and starts behaving like a Karen. And then you came in and you just gave me ammo for the sake of it. So yeah, I knew you was playing. I was just used it against you. Behaving for the most part. Let's have a look here. She wants the heat of her and wants more screen time. Facts, Wendy. It's like, do you want it or what? She is so miserable in her own life that all she can do is stick her nose in other people's business. Facts. We're all gangs here. Oh, Canada, my favorite neighbor. I'm not too sure what you mean there. Jan's like, I want to know exactly. Hormone queen. Mm-hmm. Let's get cracking like it.
No.
Learning what happened with the second guy?
Well, she's confirming it now.
Oh, confirming.
We were engaged at that point. I already filed. But
K1 visa because it takes long isn't an excuse to talk to anyone else or kiss anyone else. Like, try to rush.
I really dislike how Julia was like excused in this situation. I was disappointed with how people didn't lay into it, to be honest with you. I felt like she was just having a free ride in a fancy car here because I don't know, it just didn't feel like, you know, I just don't like the way it was handled with Julia, like, do you know what I mean? I've got hiccups. Damn it, I've got hiccups. God diddly damn. Did I catch that one? Hold on a minute. Nope. It literally comes. Okay. I hope it's gone. I hope it's gone. My apologies. Oh no, never mind. Oh, I thought it was gone. I'm gonna have to go for the double whammy. Oh crap. Oh, fuck's sake. I have to ignore them. Sorry. Nah, because they, oh. I'm fading away, folks. Oh, yeah, we back. Let me go and get some, oh, yeah, let me, yeah, I need to get some water. Yep, I tried it. It didn't work. Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, that didn't work. Usually if I do a yawn, it works. But I'm just not catching it. So it's someone is thinking about you. What does that mean? I thought you can get a spoon of sugar. I don't even own sugar to be fair. Hold your breath 3 seconds. Inhale. Wait. Oh, dear. Hold your breath 3 seconds. Inhale without exhaling. Do it 3 times. Oh, hey, that sounds. Hey, that would be. I'll try it. Wait. Wait. Inhale without exhale, and then do what? Wait. Oh, fuck off. Sorry, hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try my juice first because I need to drink this anyway. Oh, wait, what? You said, wait, no, you said hold your breath 3 seconds, inhale without exhaling. How do I not How do I hold my, oh, wait, hold on. I think I got it. Oh, is it gone? I think it's gone now. Oh, it's gone now anyway. Listen, like it's gone. Okay, Don, get it. Why would I get it back for? What's wrong with you? Like that's just so mean. No, I think it's the drink that worked. I don't know what worked. Do you know what though? I think it did work because when I went to the kitchen and back, I didn't hiccup. I just realized I didn't hiccup on the way on the kitchen and back. So it might have worked, you know. But hold on a minute. Was I meant to do this? Yeah, you was trying to kill me. Was that what I was supposed to do? Because like, yo, I was like ready to pass out there. What? Yo, what kind of what? Damn, it got the okay. If you're that good, if you're telling me that's how you be breathing in, god damn, gonna imagine about your suck power. Ooh boy. Yeah, your person must be having a good time. Ooh, that reflex must be crazy. I felt my reflex was about to blow away. Like, damn man, they ain't no choking you, is there? Cause I was ready to die. Like, okay. You're all naughty. You all need to calm yourselves down. Anyway. Like, hey, you all need to start behaving yourselves, man. You guys telling me some mad, and this is why Cookies and Cream got excited and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I knew she was getting excited for a reason. Like, what's going on here? Me would be like, hey, Mads, you started this, not me. Damn me, the breathing 3 times, ready to kill myself. What's wrong with you? Oh yeah, no, can't do it. Let's continue. Yeah, it is you guys. It's never me. It's you folks. Never me. Let's continue.
And he left, and we stopped speaking for a while. And I think we done, but he thinking we just have a little fight.
It is, she made a mistake. I really do. I believe that was the wrong thing to do, Julia.
I don't understand how she made a mistake, though. Julia says that I thought that our relationship was over. So that's why me and my ex kissed. How is that a mistake? I don't understand Julie's parents, Brandon's parents in this situation, to be honest with you. They make no logical sense.
So, you gotta put it behind you. That's my take.
She hasn't kissed anyone since she's been here in the States, right?
No.
Allegedly. Do you know what? I've been trying to think about this for a long time. But do you know who Julia looks like now? It's been hitting me for a while. I've been thinking to myself, I know she looks like somebody, and it's hit me. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Hold up. Let me get it up real quick. Hold on a minute. Let's go and get it going on. Okay. This is who Julia looks like. I've been thinking to myself, in this shot here, you see this screenshot here, apart from the woman from Addams Family Value. Ooh, she actually looks like the old school Wednesday Addams. Oh damn, I didn't think of that one. Yeah, Wednesday Addams is more accurate, right? Yeah. But then the scene I thought about Orphan, because like the girl from the original Orphan film, like the original Orphan film, like yeah, this girl was just, yeah. The look, you know, the hair and the look, like that's fully like, you know what I mean? Like Wednesday Addams. Now let's go with Wednesday Addams. Sorry guys, I'm like going away, but not do this one. Oh no, sorry, nah. This is the original one. Nah, I take it back. No, I'm sticking with my first choice. This is the one that I'm going with. Fully, that's just me. Because the look. Just me. Just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Possessed. Sorry, possessed. You're mean for that. You're mean for that one there. How do you mistakenly have an affair? There you go. You cannot mistakenly do none of that. Brandon's dad is a simp too. That's where he gets it from. That is true. But he just found these things out. Needs split time to process exactly that. Put your fingers in your ears, nose, eyes, hang upside down, put a straw in your... Yo, I ain't even reading the rest of that. Hang upside down. As soon as you said that, that's when I knew you was wilding. I knew you was losing your... What's wrong with you? Why would I hang myself upside down for? These are the same parents. I love you and this chat. Thank you, Jane. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good today. These are the same parents who said no room sharing before marriage, but must be naked in the hot tub. They never make sense, but there you go. They name the movies awful. You know, I know the name. Oh, I know the name of the movie's awful. I've seen it. Come on now. I've seen the original. I haven't seen the part 2 one though. I didn't want to watch that. I just wanted to watch the first one. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
But it's like, why did you come to USA and then like, oh, I'm in here now. Now I can be serious. But I was serious when I met you. You didn't
Let this go, or you're gonna be holding this for the rest of our life?
Good question,
Did you
Julia.
gonna let this go or not?
How do you ask him on the spot? Are you gonna let this go or not? Like, that's crazy work. Crazy work. But then again, at the same time, though, I will say this though. She did tell him this at the last resort. I don't know. This is probably a few months after that, so he has had time to process it. To be honest with you, and if he's saying that he hasn't been able to move on from it since he originally found out, well then, to be fair, Julia's question does actually make sense. To be fair, are you gonna let go of it or not? And to be fair, she did actually. I'm pretty sure she apologized as well at the last resort as well as also the tell-all.
Because if you can't.
The time he just found out about it. Give him like a second.
Brandon, do you completely trust Julia at this moment?
You know what? Before I even get to that, obviously we all know that he says no, but to be honest with you, does it even matter? Does it even matter whether you trust her or not? Brandon's the kind of person that will still stay with you even if he doesn't trust you. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, like, he will still be with you regardless. He's a simp, right? So he ain't going nowhere. He's just enjoying his 15 minutes of power over Julia. And even that he can't even do properly. You know, he just enjoys that there's something he can hold over his head for a hot second. You know, that's what it is. Power play. Pathetic.
You can't say that you 100% trust her.
No.
But earlier, you told us that even though you chose not to recommit to each other, you started having sex again.
So me and her had gone to Disney.
My bad. We moved on to Rob and Sophie now. Okay, we'll get there in a second. Let me read the comments before I continue him. Sipping water. Sipping water out of the far end of the glass. While bending forward works every time. Why am I gonna bend forward for? What's wrong with you, girl? I'm hearing though, but I think that the 3 second breathing is probably the go-to now. Mimi had me, so it's all good. Melanie Barker, welcome to the stream, by the way. Let's have a look here. All these guys need to let these women know they're replaceable. You know what though? That's a very good point, Eric. Very good point, Eric, to be honest with you, because that's how they be acting, to be honest with you. So I support that. I think Julia is trying to figure out what she truly wants. It feels like she's not sure about Brandon at all. She appears to be a VE? What do you mean? What does that mean to me? I mean, listen, I will say this though. I think personally, Julia just doesn't want to be there anymore. I feel like she wants to leave Brandon. I feel like she wants to go venture out elsewhere personally. I feel like Brandon doesn't excite her enough. And she's getting bored with life with Brandon. And also, she doesn't like the fact that Brandon restricts her from doing what she wants to do. Because here's the thing. I remember on the last season of 90 Day Diaries, they were a part of it. And she wanted to do the whole go-go dancing thing and whatnot. And Brandon was not for it, which makes a lot of sense in its own right. But at the same time, though, she's obviously someone that enjoys being wild. Brandon is not. So I feel like maybe there was real romance between them when they first began their relationship. Maybe that was a possibility. But whatever that romance was, it's gone now. Because they've both clearly grown apart. That's my observation anyway of these two. Requiring son and girlfriend to not wear clothes was wild as F. Wait. Who are you talking about, Wendy? Requiring son and girlfriend to not wear clothes was wild as F. Oh, yes. Sorry. I know you're talking about Brandon's parents. Sorry. Yes. So, yeah. When did they finish filming? Because Jasmine looks far along. She is small framed, though. Today's Wednesday, right? I heard a rumor. Hold on a minute. It hasn't happened yet. I heard a rumor, but it hasn't happened yet. Regarding the pregnancy. But it hasn't happened yet. I thought it happened, but it hasn't happened. In fact, hold on a minute. Oh, it's early, isn't it? It's still quite early, isn't it, in US time, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? Give it a few more hours. Give it a few more hours. I heard a rumor, which, if it's true, it will be announced later on today regarding Jasmine and her pregnancy. I will say that much. Okay? So we have to wait and see if it happens. Let's have a look here. Very sexual person, but doesn't want her husband. Continued upper comment. Karen, you hit the nail on the head. Do you see what I'm saying? Julia's very actively out there, but like when it comes to Brandon, she's. So they have literally grown apart. I think Julia is in the closet. She's attracted to women, not Brandon. I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't know. I haven't seen it myself, but maybe she is. Same. I think she's also bisexual, maybe. But you never know. She may be. What in the Ross clot did I just drop here? Rumba clot. Anyway, they're just unequally evoked. She's a party girl with Wi-Fi. He's a boring farm boy tied to his mom's apron strings. Yep. She does not want impurity facts. Julia never really acted like she was very in him, even during their season. I am shocked that this lasted so long. Well, there you go. I don't think she's interested in him. Exactly. There you go. Let's make thumbs match and surpass the views. Oh, okay. So, I get it. Angel is saying everybody like the freaking video because you're all being annoying. Yes, like the video so the video surpasses the views. I believe that's what the thing is. I think so. Sophie's body looks good. I guess so. I've never looked at it, to be honest with you. Like, Sophie just annoys me, to be honest with you. I find it hard to find someone attractive when they annoy me. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Like, show was filmed March, April. Between the Two was filmed October, November. And then the tell-all was filmed in January. Yeah. I always hit the like before I enter the chats. Has not to forget the hit. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate that. Rob is the voice of reason. Imagine that. Can you? Yeah. Imagine that. Can't wait for them to show the part where Jasmine and Julia had her tongue in her mouth during a break, and Julia denied it. Sophie, what? 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 Huh? Julia and Jasmine had where Julia said Julia had her tongue in her mouth during a break. That's interesting. I'm glad you made it live as well, Angel. Summer for the win. He met her and she was a go-go dancer. There you go. Tell all the rumors. Please. She's due any day. Yeah, she's due any day. Precisely that. I'm losing track of where I was in the chats here. Let me play some more. I'm losing track here.
And we were just friends, just like hanging out really. And for me, it was kind of like I'm I was in a place of I'm done getting my hopes up, so I'm not looking at it any type of way. I'm just like, she's felt different since Disneyland.
So Sophie, what?
I don't understand this. Sophie has come out multiple times along with her mum, claiming that Rob has been abusive towards her. We have seen videos of him being verbally abusive. Physically, we haven't seen. But you're telling me that you finally decide to leave this man, but then months after leaving him, you then decide to go out with him to Disneyland. Why? Why could you not find another man to go with, or why could you not find another woman to go with? That's weird. But anyway, they go to Disneyland. Then a few months later on, they meet back in New York for the tell-all, or whatever they met for. Then they sleep together for months. And then they stop sleeping together. And now, this is what I would say. I would say Sophie has done a decent job of having Rob wrapped around her finger. That I will say 100%. Because, Rob, why the hell are you simping over her? This woman literally dragged your name online. She was the first person to expose you, or I think she was anyway, to expose him for this whole gay corn situation on his OnlyFans. You know what I mean? She was the one that came out there and said that Rob ain't shit. She's the one that came out and said that Rob abuses, the video's coming out of him anyway. Like, all she does is drag his name online. But yet this man still seems to come back. Rob, you literally broke up with Sophie and then she told you that you're not allowed to break up with her. along with her friend, basically. And then she finally breaks up with you. He has a whole hissy fit. But then all of a sudden, he finds himself back sleeping with her again. To then come back to the tell-all, for her to then tell him that we need to be done. Like, yo, like, Sophie has got this man wrapped around. It's so crazy. And this is the same Rob that's been boasting about, yeah, remember last season when he was like, when it was his birthday and he was like, yeah, obviously when I go to clubs and whatnot, all the women always want me. You know, it's so hard for me to not want to sleep with other women because I know they all want me or whatnot, but obviously I want to be with Sophie, da-da-da-da. Like, look at me right now, I'm in the club and one of the women has come out to ask for my number or whatnot, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Was probably an extra anyway. For somebody that gloats so much about how he's been a player, how all the women wants him, how the hell is Sophie got you wrapped around her finger? That's what I want to know. I didn't even think of it until now, but that's what it is. Anyway, let's see what you folks are going to say. Let's see what you got to say. Okay. Jasmine posted baby moon, full moon in 3 days. Okay, there you go. I don't get the cover because they hadn't already broken up by the time of the first season aired. I'm not too sure which couple you're talking about, to be fair. I've seen vids of her purposely upsetting him, then filming his reaction. She's Amber Heard of 90 Day Fiance. There you go, Wendy. Shows her level of toxic immaturity and probably her past ex-aggressions. There you go. Sophie likes it when she's wanted by Rob. She's self-centered. The minute he wants to move on, she comes knocking. Facts. Sophie's not confused. Alice, I'm telling you, she's not confused. Wild. She probably got pregnant around August. Oh, you're talking about Jasmine. Rob would be better off with the bottle service woman. The only problem with that, Eric, is that she was clearly a production team that they put her in there. That storyline wasn't real. They just put her in there. If she was so abusive, then why continue to sleep with him? Oh, I think you mean if he was, yeah. She wants him to want her whether she wants him or not. It's a possessive thing. There you go. Disney is very expensive. Trip, by the way. I know. So why would you do with someone who you don't want to be married to anymore? You know what I mean? She's going to tell one too many lies and he'll be locked up. That is a possibility. I want to see Rob and Gina on the single life so bad. I don't want to see Gino ever again, to be honest with you, but he is a part of the single life, to be honest. But he is a part of the single life. Rob, I don't care for neither, to be honest with you. Rob is very immature for his age, so that's why I don't really care to see him neither, to be honest with you. It's a toxic relationship that had a lot of negative emotions in the heat of the moment, plus played up for TV and social media. I think that's pretty much on that. Yeah, I do kind of like Julia. If I had to pick one there. Oh, you enjoy Julia for yourself. Rob is going on like he's the hottest thing like since sliced bread. Exactly that, Rory. You definitely see Gino and Jasmine single. Oh, yeah, 100%. Definitely see Gino. I know that much. Apparently they had already broken up. Rob and Sophie. Okay, Rob and Sophie. Oh, yeah, I heard that too. Let's hope he don't get locked up with her BS. Yep. Sophie and Rob should just never be on 90 Day at this point. It's over. They're done. Their toxic children. Goodbye. Good day. Good life away. Rob needs to be cast for the single life. I don't know what he's boring though. I don't know what he could bring, to be honest. I feel sorry for the woman that would come on the show with him, to be honest with you. People Magazine article. 90 Day Fiance Jasmine welcomes baby number 3. Her first. It's been announced. Hold up a minute. Hold on a minute. Just want to see this. Right, Jasmine. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on a minute. Sorry. I just realized something. I just copy and paste what you just wrote down there. I'll just copy and paste what you just wrote down there. Why don't I just do that? Because that is silly. Yep, it's been announced. There you go. People magazine. Okay, let me go here. 50. Okay, Jasmine welcomes baby number 3. Interesting. There we go. Hold on a minute. Yep. So I had a rumor that this was gonna happen. I heard that the announcement was coming today. That's what I was talking about. You know when I said earlier on today, I said I heard a rumor. This is the rumor that I heard. Yeah, I heard that today it was gonna be announced. Yeah. So that's that. But I'm gonna check this one out after the live stream, and then obviously I'll make a video about it anyway. So I will be making a video regarding what that says after the live stream, folks. Okay, so watch out for that one. Watch out for that one. Yep, I told you. Yep, see. Right. Hold a minute. She got shocked. She didn't send it to you. All right, cool. Yeah, it's a girl. Yes, it's a girl. It's a girl. It is a girl. Yeah, it's baby number 3. But the other baby, she's only got one child that she's given birth. The other child is a stepchild, right? So it is baby number 2, isn't it?
What changed for you at Disneyland?
Like, we had an amazing day, and all the things it's like I'd been wanting in a relationship, I was receiving because we wasn't arguing. That's like I just want to have sex. I don't know. And then it's like,
So you come home from Disneyland that night, you had sex?
no, but
It was Monday in New York. We come out here to film.
Well, I first saw the pictures. Hold a minute. Let me go back to the article here. So Jasmine's already a mother to Joyce and JC. I'm just trying to look for the name for the baby. It is a girl. But there is no name of the child, but it is a girl, as you can see there. Gino, you better get your money out. You're paying for a baby that's not yours. Listen, you're getting paid. Hey, Gino, get your bank account out, my friend. You're responsible for this baby. Gino, you got baby girl incoming. They named her Matty. What? What kind of name is that for a girl? Oh, we're introducing Matty. Is that short for something? Is that short for something? Martha? Hey. If you're Martha and you just got offended me getting here because your name's Martha, then be offended. That's such an old school name. That's named after Matt. But why would you name the baby after Matt? That's crazy work. That's just Matilda. Matilda? She's gonna grow up and have special powers. Gino, get your bank account out. Hey, Gino's got money to pay. You know what though? I low key now feel like it's pointless even finishing off the rest of it, but I'm gonna finish the rest of it anyway, because that's what this is all about.
Behind between the sheets. Between the sheets.
afterwards, we just had sex, like, I mean, like, a lot, like, and it was really good. It was really good, and we had sex, like, for months, like.
How long did that continue for? When was the last time?
We haven't had sex in a couple months.
Why did it stop? Why did you stop having sex?
Having sex more often, it got to a point where I'm starting.
Yiddy yada, yiddy yada, yiddy yada, yiddy yada. The letter was so selfish, a bit much. Oh yeah, the letter was hella selfish. Hella selfish. I definitely agree with that one. Let's have a look here. See, now everybody wants to talk about Jasmine and her kid. Mattison. because they married and he was liable for child support. But you listen, she got pregnant out of wedlock. Is it wedlock, right? Wedlock is when you get pregnant, right? With someone else that's not your spouse, right? Yep. Wedlock, yeah? Yeah. Look, now nobody's interested in this story anymore. People like, I just want to talk about Jasmine and Ding, Majiggy. Court will order a paternity test. Same thing happened to my son when he was 17. Fair enough. 17? Why not when he was born? What happened? Did you have a child with somebody else while you was married? Oh, we've got a Jasmine in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Kit Kat. Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat's been naughty. Is that what they call you, Kitty Cat, yeah? Oh my God, Kitty Cat was doing a naughty. Naughty. We're watching you, and you took 17 years to finally tell the father the truth. How dare you, woman? This is the last time I'm going to see Kitty Cat now. Yo, Jasmine, is that you? Kitty Cat was Jasmine before Jasmine was Jasmine. Oh, you doing some madness. So let's do the timeline if Jasmine had the baby today. I heard that... Well, so based on the rumor that I heard, Jasmine had the baby about 3 days ago. Based on the rumor that I had, it was about 3 days ago, apparently so. So yeah. Right, let's have a look here. Well, she could. See, look at this. Kitty Cat admitted it. Kitty Cat was like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I got pregnant with somebody else in my own marriage. Wow. You have no remorse. You were 7. You was like, and I waited 17 years to prove it too. Yeah, and what? And I'll do it again if I wanted to. Are you married now, Kitty Cat? Do you want to do it again? Oh, dear. Let's look at the contraception calculator. Everybody talking about it. Testing will prove who the daddy is, and they will be responsible, not Gina. Okay, I'm with it. You're wild up in here.
To want to go back with him when I know that's not the right choice. So I think then we were both like, Rob agreed, like, yeah, let's just stop.
Yeah, then we agreed, let's just stop. Okay. That's just that with these two anyway. We'll leave it there with these two. 2025, and husband is still automatically responsible regardless of the wife stepped out with. It's insanity on a stick. Insanity on a stick, yep. Gina will appeal, court will order a paternity test. You think Gina will appeal? I don't think Gina will appeal, to be honest with you. I think Gina's going to try and find a way to make this... I feel like Gina probably he's probably found a way of making Jasmine's life hell. Do you know what, though? I reckon... Oh, my days! Depending on how petty Gina is, I would not be surprised if Gina tried to do some weird thing where he tried to file for custody over the child. You never know. I mean, to be fair, you still need to have a paternity test to prove that your child is yours. Ooh. I don't know, but listen, the laws are very different everywhere and whatnot. I don't know. I got a feeling that Gina may try to use this child as a way to get back a Jasmine in some form of way. How? I don't have a clue. But hey ho, if you had your baby on April 6th, 2025, the baby was likely conceived around late November or early December of 2024. Assuming a standard 40-week pregnancy from the last menstrual period. Fair enough. Some people are saying August. It depends on who is around the baby the most as well. Look it up. Some women have literally gotten their babysitters on child support. Shaking my... What? You can get your child... What? Your babysitter can then be... What? That's crazy. It makes sense, but it's crazy. So does her baby have Gino's last name? Do you know what? That's a good question. There's nothing to say about it here. There is nothing to say about that, to be fair. I don't think Gino was. I do think Gino was pathetic, and the way he was acting when Rob had to stick up for him, and then Gino calling her whole back. I agree with you, Jane. Completely agree with you. Completely. She got pregnant after the Last Resort season 2 filming. Yes, that's what it was. That's what she said anyway. Maybe Gino wants to raise Jasmine's baby. Yep. Plot twist. Wouldn't it be nuts if either Matt or Gino was the dad? Oh, if it was someone else. Plot twist. Plot twist. The father. Wait. Plot twist. The father's Florin. Imagine it was Florin. Oh my days. That'd be funny. Oh, it was Josh. Dun dun dun. No, it was Rob. Dun dun dun. If the father was Rob, that would be a calamity. Calamity. If I were Matt, I'd get a paternity test. Well, there you go. That would be a disaster. Right, folks, we've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. Longest live stream that we have done in a while, which is madness. But I'm gonna go now because yeah, I need to head off to the gym in about an hour. So before I do that, I need to eat. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a video, obviously announcing this for the people that obviously wasn't a part of the live stream. Even though we've all discovered this together on this live stream, please do still watch the upload that I do make on this video anyway, just to help me out with the viewership. Okay, guys, that'd be so great for my algorithm. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I will be making a video anyway about it regardless. And yeah. I will see you guys on my next live stream, whenever that may be. But we'll definitely do another one this week for sure, okay? Love you guys, okay? I'm going to the gym too. You ain't going to the gym cookies and cream. What are you lying for? What are you lying for? And remember, I called in your bluff, innit? See? There ain't no DMs here. Ha ha ha. I called your bluff. Who's... Man... See you later. Peace.